today is kind of our chance to be right. I mean, we're true in the kettle. I don't see any reason why we're not going to have, you know, our own truth right there. It's an almost unique chance to think about this and execute it rather than think about it and just whine about it. Because that's what, I mean, that's essentially what we do as writers. We say, oh, you know, this is really good, or it's really good, but it would have been better if, or why didn't they? And here we are. We're under the same pressures. And, you know, when I say we, I mean Jack and I. I mean, because that's what this is about. This is me and Jack, head to head, mano a mano, yada yada, glass to glass, putting what we think is a good idea for a beer that we would like to drink in the kettle, in the glass. And this is our chance to make that truth. That was the fun thing. I mean, actually getting in there and knowing that, I mean, things weren't actually picked until we all smelled them, tasted them, and said, yeah, that's going to work. That was pretty cool. I mean, you're integrating the smell of the stuff. You're integrating the flavor. I mean, I'm hearing you and Moose saying, oh yeah, this, that, the other, and it's exactly like me tasted the finished stuff, except you're tasting components and visualizing what that finished thing is going to be. And I really did learn a lot about that, what's going on in the kettle. That was an education. Not to mention a painful education when I opened the damn lid too quick. Holy crap. But then you kind of hand it over to the yeast.
Well, when we decided to do this, I looked at beers I like. I like Saisons. I like the spicier beers. And then I said, well, I don't want to make a Saison. Let's do something like a Beer to Mars. I got a hold of Phil Markowski's book on farmhouse ales, came up with a broad idea, and then worked with Tim, and here we are. We put cracked black pepper into it. And that was my big decision in this whole process. Do we put it in at the beginning of the boil or the end of the boil? And we decided, well, you'll see. I'm very yeast focused at this point. I like the spicy results of yeast, and I mean, I like hops, but just hops doesn't have that great appeal to me that it seems to have to almost everybody else. And yeah, it is a style of beer that I like. When I did all this, my whole plan was to make a good beer. I didn't look for truth in the glass. I didn't look for some great revelation. I just wanted a decent beer. Here's to you, Lou. See you Sunday.